20 passive income ideas to help you make money in 2022, Bankrate. What is passive income? Many people think that passive income is about getting something for nothing, says financial coach and retired hedge fund manager Todd Tracyder. It has a get-rich-quick appeal. But in the end, it still involves work. You just give the work up front. In practice, you may do some or all of the work up front, but passive income often involves some additional labor along the way, too. 20 passive income ideas for building wealth. If you're thinking about creating a passive income stream, check out these 20 strategies and learn what it takes to be successful with them, while also understanding the risks associated with each idea. Create a course. Opportunity. A course can deliver an excellent income stream because you make money easily after the initial outlay of time. Risk. It takes a massive amount of effort to create the product, Tracyder says. And to make good money from it, it has to be great. There's no room for trash out there. Write an ebook. Opportunity. An ebook can function not only to deliver good information and value to readers, but also as a way to drive traffic to your other offerings, including audio or video courses, other ebooks, a website, or potentially higher value seminars. Risk. Your ebook has to be very strong to build up a following, and then it helps if you have some way to market it, too, such as an existing website, a promotion on other relevant websites, appearances in the media or podcasts, or something else. Rental income. How much return you want on the investment. The property's total costs and expenses. The financial risks of owning the property. For example, if your goal is to earn $10,000 a year in rental cash flow and the property has a monthly mortgage of $2,000 and costs another $300 a month for taxes and other expenses, you'd have to charge $3,133 in monthly rent to reach your goal. Risk. There are a few questions to consider. Is there a market for your property? What if you get a tenant who pays late or damages the property? What if you're unable to rent out your property? Any of these factors could put a big dent in your passive income. Affiliate marketing. Opportunity. When a visitor clicks on the link and makes a purchase from the third-party affiliate, the site owner earns a commission. The commission might range from 3 to 7%, so it will likely take significant traffic to your site to generate serious income. Affiliate marketing is considered passive because, in theory, you can earn money just by adding a link to your site or social media account. Risk. If you're just starting out, you'll have to take time to create content and build traffic. It can take significant time to build a following, and you'll have to find the right formula for attracting that audience, a process that itself might take a while. Flip retail products. Opportunity. You'll be able to take advantage of price differences between what you can find and what the average consumer may be able to find. Risk. While sales can happen at any time online, helping make this strategy passive, you'll definitely have to hustle to find a reliable source of products. Sell photography online. Opportunity. Part of the value of selling or licensing your photos through a platform is that you have the potential to scale your efforts, especially if you can provide pictures that will be in demand. Risk. You could add hundreds of photos to a platform such as Getty Images and not have any of them really generate meaningful sales. By crowdfunded real estate. Opportunity. You can get access to private real estate deals that may be attractive, and they've been pre-selected by knowledgeable investors. You can check out the returns on the platforms, so you'll have some idea of what level of returns you can expect and over what time frame. Risk. You're on the hook to make your own investments on many crowdfunding platforms. So while past returns may look good, they're no predictor of future success. And you'll have to make the judgment call about what to buy. Peer-to-peer lending. Opportunity. As a lender, you earn income via interest payments made on the loans. But because the loan is unsecured, you could end up with nothing in the event of a default. Risk. It takes time to master the metrics of peer-to-peer lending, so it's not entirely passive, and you'll want to carefully vet your prospective borrowers. Since you're investing in multiple loans, you must pay close attention to payments received. Whatever you make in interest should be reinvested if you want to build income. 9. Dividend stocks. Opportunity. Since the income from the stocks isn't related to any activity other than the initial financial investment, owning dividend-yielding stocks can be one of the most passive forms of making money. Risk. The tricky part is choosing the right stocks. Create an app. Creating an app could be a way to make that upfront investment of time and then reap the reward over the long haul. Opportunity. An app has huge upside if you can design something that catches the fancy of your audience. Risk. The biggest risk here is probably that you use your time unprofitably. If you commit little or no money to the project, or money that you would have spent anyway, for example, on hardware, you have little financial downside here. Rent out a parking space. Opportunity. In particularly high-demand areas or during high-demand times, for example, during a concert or sporting event, your parking spot could be worth real money. Risk. This idea might not be particularly risky, but you do want to make sure you aren't violating any restrictions from your place of residence or other entity by renting out a parking space. Rights. A right is a real estate investment trust, which is a fancy name for a company that owns and manages real estate. Opportunity. You can purchase rights on the stock market just like any other company or dividend stock. Risk. Just like dividend stocks, you'll have to be able to pick the good rights, and that means you'll need to analyze each of the businesses that you might buy, a time-consuming process. A bond ladder. A bond ladder is a series of bonds that mature at different times over a period of years. Opportunity. A bond ladder is a classic passive investment that has appealed to retirees and near retirees for decades. Risk. A bond ladder eliminates one of the major risks of buying bonds, the risk that when your bond matures you have to buy a new bond when interest rates might not be favorable. Sponsored posts on social media. Do you have a strong following on social media such as Instagram or TikTok? Get growing consumer brands to pay you to post about their product or otherwise feature it in your feed. Opportunity. Leveraging your social media presence is an attractive business model. Draw eyeballs and clicks to your profile with strong content and then monetize that content by setting up sponsored posts from brands that appeal to your followers. Risk. Getting started here can be a catch-22. You need a large audience to get meaningful sponsored posts, but you're not an attractive option until you get a meaningful audience. Invest in a high-yield CD or savings account. Opportunity. To make the most of your CD, you'll want to do a quick search of the nation's top CD rates or the top savings accounts. Risk. As long as your bank is backed by the FDIC and within limits, your principal is safe. So, investing in a CD or savings account is about as safe a return as you can find. However, while these accounts are safe, they're returning less these days than before. Rent out your home short-term. Opportunity. You can list your space on any number of websites, such as Airbnb, and set the rental terms yourself. Risk. You don't have a lot of financial downside here, though letting strangers stay in your house is a risk that's atypical of most passive investments. Advertise on your car. Opportunity. While you do have to get out and drive, if you're already putting in the mileage anyway, then this is a great way to earn hundreds per month with little or no extra cost. Risk. If this idea looks interesting, be extra careful to find a legitimate operation to partner with. Create a blog or YouTube channel. Opportunity. You can leverage a free, or very low-cost, platform, then use your great content to build a following. Risk. You'll have to build out content at the start and then create ongoing content, which can take time. And you'll need to be really passionate about the product, since that can help you maintain the motivation to continue, especially at the start as your followers are still finding you. Rent out useful household items. Opportunity. You can start small here, and then scale up if there's interest in a particular area. Figure out where the demand is, and then you could even go buy the item, rather than having it right on hand. Risk. There's always the possibility that your property is damaged or stolen, but you can mitigate this risk with contracts that allow you to replace the item at the client's expense. If you start small here, you're not exposed to much risk, especially if you already have the item and you're not likely to need it in the near future. Sell designs online. Opportunity. You can start with your own designs and see what the market is interested in and expand from there. Risk. Printing partners allow you to ship items without directly investing in the merchandise yourself, avoiding one of the biggest risks of tying up your capital.